because of the success of our first record, we've always been kind of allowed to do what it is we want to do. The reason we wanted Traps to be the first song that people heard from our new album Alpha Games was because when we were writing the song in 2018 and 2019, in sound checks whilst we were touring, we just felt it had a very, it just had an energy that whenever we played it, our crew would just stop and listen, and that was kind of a sign that there was something in the song that was kind of exciting. So that was kind of the reason we felt it should be the first thing that people heard. I don't think there was a specific conversation about direction for the record with Alpha Games, because it was the first record that we've made with this new lineup. The only kind of vision was that, you know, that it needed to feel like it was a band in a room, I guess, rather than it being a kind of studio-based record. We needed to write the songs and arrange them like we did in the beginning, I guess. The lyrics and the narrative of Alpha Games, to me, feels quite dark. I don't think the music's so dark, but I feel what I was singing about, the situations, the characters, I've never felt so kind of ashamed to be British. You know, I feel very at odds with what our current government is about and what our current government is putting out there into the world. And I think, I don't know, I think I wanted to make something with this album that reflected when you stop treating the people around you like human beings, like what happens. You know, I think that's why, to me, the record feels quite dark and it feels quite ugly in places, but that was intentional. To me, it makes you think of bands like the Pixies, who have very, very dark and violent imagery in the lyrics, but the music always seems very upbeat and energetic, and that's kind of what it made me think of. You know, as much as I love kind of guitar-driven music, you know, because I'm in a situation where I make that music, I kind of feel it's important for me to be exploring music outside of that world, because if not, you find yourself just kind of recycling stuff that you're hearing, and it becomes this kind of weird, kind of like meta fit narrative where, you know, you're just referencing other bands around, and I don't think that will make the music interesting if that's the only thing that I'm taking. I think I have to try and look further afield. Because of the success of our first record, we've always been kind of allowed to do what it is we want to do. So I understand that not every band is in that position. So I'm glad that we are allowed to follow our own creative desires, you know.